Ow. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the much anticipated homecoming tour. That's right, today is the official day in which I dropped the first episode of the homecoming tour. Now, I'm sure some of you guys are asking yourself, what the hell is the homecoming tour? I've never even heard of this. That's because it's been a month since I last spoke of it. Let me lay down a little bit of a foundation for you guys before you get into watching this. If you don't really care much about the whole foundation of this tour and why it is and what it's become, then click to this timestamp right here to begin the action. But for those of you guys who want a little bit of context, here's the backstory. My goal for this series was to revisit all the places that I used to film and fish at as a kid and back when I was in college. The crazy thing is since I left Hocking College in southeastern Ohio, I haven't returned. So this was my first time ever returning in 2 years back to where I filmed a lot of my videos and where, in my opinion, I really got started big time with this whole YouTube thing, where I really put a lot of time and effort into my channel. So that was kind of cool. So basically this trip entails me tagging along with this guy right here, Jerrin who filmed and edited this entire series for you guys. We started at my parents' house in Illinois, drove 7 hours to southeastern Ohio and fished and filmed pretty much at all these places that I used to create content at when I was a kid. My hopes and anticipations for this series was to kind of go back to my roots, share with you guys how I got started since it's been all these years. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2009, so this was pretty cool. It was a very sentimental trip. I got a little emotional, not gonna lie, throughout this entire experience, but it was so much fun and I really hope you guys enjoy this series. So now that you know all about the homecoming tour and what it's all about, I hope you guys are ready for episode 1. As always, homies, keep fishing, never stop. Alrighty. Okay. Trip starts here. Am I being filmed right now? Am I being filmed right now? Yeah, we should probably document this, right? Nothing like a little on the side of the road vlogging or videoing. Safety first, kids. Turn your hazards on if you're gonna pull over. All right, let's check this out. These bungees don't do anything. They just make me feel good. I mean, these aren't holding anything on. Well, we're about a good 3 hours into our road trip. Everything is going swell.
Uh-oh, so to get in that tire bomb.
Well, everything was going swell. Like, semi's tire just blew out freaking 20 yards behind the Toyota Highlander. Woo, that actually could have been really bad. Anyway, back to what's important, other than the fact that I'm still alive. Jerrin and I have made some progress. I stopped on the side of the road to make sure this big old package on top isn't gonna fly off. It's good, it was a little loose, but it's not gonna move. Our estimated time of arrival is gonna be right around 9:30, maybe 10 p.m., which means we still have a decent amount of time, maybe an hour to 2 hours to fish for catfish or do some night fishing. But I'm gonna get back in the car before something serious happens. That scared the crap out of me. I just heard you say uh-oh, and I'm like, oh.
No, that would have happened in 100 yards right here.
Right there we would have been.
You would have been.
Yeah. Well, look at. Damn, dude, that guy got messed up. So, being that this is a homecoming tour, it's only appropriate that I revisit the first place I ever filmed a video, and basically the place that I learned how to, if not bass fish, fish in general. Right now, Jerrin and I are about, I want to say, like, I know I should be texting driving, 2 hours and 50 minutes away from the famous Lake X. 3 states in 1 day. Making headway. It is day 2 on the homecoming tour. Last night we ended on kind of a low note, and I want to change that. I want to make a change in how we started this tour. We're on Lake X. It's the morning of. Plan on getting up around 6:30. That didn't really happen, but it's around 7:20 right now. Got the gator all set up. Gonna throw the motor, gonna throw the gear in there. We're gonna get right after it. I'm not even gonna rig up anything. I'm gonna time the top water and try to catch some fish on the surface, and then we'll get into the talking portion. But for now, I want to try my best to catch a fish. So we're gonna move. We gotta be quick before the sun comes up. Got a little spook right here. See if they like that. And if not, then we'll switch over to like a wake bait. And if they don't like that, then we're probably gonna switch to like jigs and shaky heads and, you know, less fun tactics. The lake looks different. Every time I come here, there's a new tree in the water. The clarity is different. The fish are biting a different way. That's what I like about this. Like, it's always changing. It's like a river. All right, here we go. Game time. First spot. I feel like I'm fishing like St. Patrick's Day chocolate milk right now. This is so thick. Thick with 2 C's. Oh, jeez. Get ready. Get ready. Oh my God, that was a big strike. That was not a small fish. I'm on. There we go. About time. Woo! Fish. Don't come off. I don't know how big this is. Could be decent. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad bass. Well, that feels good. I needed a little icebreaker. Come here. Oh, those big kicks. These Lake X fish fight so hard. Oh my God, look how he ate that. Whew, that took way too long. I was getting kind of nervous there. We weren't really seeing much. We pulled up to this bank right here. This is the second bite in this bank, matter of fact. I was throwing the frog and the fish just kind of like swirled on it. Made me believe that I probably should switch to something with 2 trebles as opposed to like 2 hooks that are not exposed, being that they're kind of being weird right now. I don't know what is going on. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that there's a big algae bloom and it's made this water very dirty and thick and soupy. So I don't think these fish are like dying to feed. I mean, look how pale that fish is. This water is super green and this fish is pale, mainly because of this algae, but that's a quality fish. Gorgeous bass. That's about the average out here, believe it or not, which is a pretty good average for, you know, Central Ohio. First bass and the first fish of the homecoming tour. I would kiss you, but you're probably pretty disgusting. Hope you're ready.
Ready.
Nice. Whoa, what the hell? Oh! Oh my God, that was nuts. It made my heart stop. I actually saw his like back right under that little ski lift there. I saw him move, and then I thought it was just a little bluegill or something, but then I got a blow up. Definitely not a bluegill, unless that was like a 20-pound bluegill. Here we go. Come on. That was a vicious bite. What'd I tell you? It's exactly what I told you. Look who it is. This is the guy we were after last night, and we couldn't catch using traditional catfish tactics. Meanwhile, you're out here throwing craws. I'm gonna catch a catfish. We could have used you last night. I don't know where you were at. I just knew that felt like a weird bite. Oh, nice. Just everywhere. Yeah. Okay, Ace, you're going back in the water. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing for you. Oh God, that's so bad. Oh God, do not step or touch that. Oh my God, that is so freaking foul. Yeah. It's going to change up baits, and I forgot there was a pile of catfish on the bottom of the boat, and I stepped right in it. Here, let me just wash it off with some toxic green-blue algae. That's good. That's just a cocktail for like some sort of disease. Is it off? A little bit. Whatever. At this point, I don't even care. I just want to catch a bass. Oh, shit. Grab that. What the f? Oh my god, dude. What's the opposite of A game? Because that's what I'm on right now. Look how green this water is. That is unbelievably green. It's all that algae just stacked up. Feels like I'm, honest to God, fishing a, I don't know, fishing a sewer. It looks disgusting. Oh God. Come on. There we go. Whew. Oh man. Oh, I needed that so badly. Getting choked up, man. Oh God, hang on there, Lucy. Quality fish, not the big one we're after, but still a nice Ohio Lake X LMB. Thank you, little guy, man. Feisty, dude. Yeah, they're not really great with majestic releases here. They just kind of do what the hell they want. Whew, that feels good. All right, we might be onto something. This is a new dock too. I've never caught a fish off this dock. Oh God, I just got smoked. He's on. He's on. Oh God. Really, it's kind of impossible to set the hook like that. Okay, but that was an awful hook set. Jeez, that was just probably a good fish too. The way he ran with that craw, oh my God, it was like one tap and he was just on. Here we go. Oh man, that's a big fish. That's a big fish. It's a decent one. Oh my God, you see how he was stuck? On that craw. Man, they are few and far between, but the ones we're getting here is nice, nice fish. Oh, look how he ate that. That right there, that's a much better Lake X fish. Look how fat that one is. These past few ones we've caught have been pretty skinny, but this one is chubby. Look at that. You know they're fat when you put their finger there and they just kind of like fold over. Their stomach just kind of folds. Nice fish. They're super pale right now with this algae, but they're still really pretty. That fish came on an old decrepit dock. This dock's been here since I was like a kid. I've been fishing this thing for a while now, and it's always got something on it. I don't know what was going on there. I think I was tangled in someone else's line or something, but that was getting a little hairy. Look at that little bass. Gorgeous fish, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Nice. Here we go. Come on. Ooh, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. Wow, that fish was so deep. Woo, man. Oh. Yeah. Should have just bow flipped her. Makes me happy at least to see one. Oh my God. Okay, I can't on the mat though. There's no way. What time is it? I forgot my phone, so I gotta check the time on my laptop. It's real janky, but having a little family dinner at 12 p.m. Gotta make sure we're off the water at a reasonable time. Current time is, oh, we need to go. It is 11:55. Oh, I can hear my Crocs. Lucky shoes. Okay, so I'm a little bit on edge right now. Just whenever I do like a bigger filming trip or something like this, I just overthink things. And I really need to realize I'm out here to have fun. Like I'm out here fishing, one of my favorite lakes in the entire world. And I just need to like take a deep breath. Focus on the task at hand, that being catching fish. I think what I need to do is kind of eliminate the things I can't do, that being throwing the stuff I have been throwing. I gotta put the frog down, I gotta put the spook down. I need to kind of focus less on the finesse side of things, focus more on maybe throwing something with a little bit of action. This water is so filthy. If I had to give it a 1 out of 10 rating for water quality, I'd give it like a negative 3.4. It's so trash. I can't even see my craw, like my bait, until it gets right to the surface.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
See how big it was? It's big. It's like 4 pounds, 3 pounds. That fish swam with it so fast, dude, that it was like out of the water. I saw him move when the craw hit the... Oh my God. What's him? He's right there, he's still there. That fish is still there, dude. I popped it off that log. He just swam with it. Speechless. I knew something like that was gonna freaking happen over here. There's fish here. I gotta move off this. I'm fishing this totally messed. Like I'm on top of it. I need to be off it more. There's lots of fish here. There's probably 5 or 6 fish just in this side of the laydown. That was crazy. I'm gonna come back here. I think I got a little too close. They got a little jittery. I'm gonna go fish those docks in the dam. Then I'm gonna end the day on that spot. But doing a little foreshadowing, I think this is gonna be the grand finale, this laydown right here. But you know what? We're gonna see if we can find some other fish on docks and maybe some dam fish too. I just can't let that dam go. That dam is so good. Oh, I wasn't recording. You guys won't be able to see the hooks out on this fish, but it was pretty bad. Yes! Woo! Oh, check this out. This is crazy. This is actually nuts. This will probably explain why you ate my bait. First of all, look at where that hook was. Right at the roof of the mouth. No joke. Dropped the motor, took 1 cast, first cast of that dock. Fish. Just so fast I didn't have time to press record. But you guys notice what's wrong with this guy? I think he might be missing something there. Yeah, he's blind in one eye. Or he just doesn't have one eye. He actually only has one eye, so kind of feel bad for this little dude. Nice largie. About a 2-pounder. Give or take. A little bit longer, he'd be about 3. Put old pirate bass back. See you, Patchy. That was the craziest bite ever. Woo! That's what's up. Oh man, that's a solid fish. We're getting into some better fish here. Look at that. Back in the water she goes. Oh my God, it's gone. I got no clue where that rod's at. I think it's gone. Okay, help me out here, Jerrin. Alright, Jerrin, I'm going in. It's a pretty nice rod and reel, and I'm not gonna lose it. I'm going full fruit of the loom underwear, too. I just need to stop making things seem epic. Yeah, this laydown's actually so good, I decided to get right in the water with it. Oh, there's my jig. Nice. Oh wow, look at this. What's on the other end of my jig? Let's check this out, guys. This is gonna be fun. This is like a science project. Hey, look at this. What the hell? Oh my gosh, who would have thought? Found my rod. It's a happy day. I legit thought that was gone, like no joke. I think it's time to leave, guys. Long day out on Lake X. An eventful day out on Lake X. Did not think I was gonna end up in the water today. Oh, and by the way, this stuff is like definitely not the kind of water you and me swimming in. Okay, before we scoot on out of Central Ohio Lake X territory, I want to show you guys something real quick. It's kind of a cool, this is a major throwback, what I'm about to show you. I want to say it was probably 12 years ago that right here exactly on this part of the Lake X bank, I caught Caught the fish that basically got me into bass fishing. It wasn't my first bass ever, and it wasn't, I don't even think, my biggest bass ever, but I remember very, very vividly. I was throwing this yellow mep spinner with this yellow eagle claw rod that I used for crappie fishing and bluegill. Kept catching a bunch of 1-pounders and like some dinks, and then all of a sudden I remember hooked into this one that was like 3 pounds. To me, it felt like a 7 or 8 pounder back then, but it was a big fish at the time, and it blew me away. And there's like this picture of me, I think, standing right in front of that tree right there, with this red Ohio State hat and this green Puma jacket on, holding this 3-pounder, and like, you can just tell I'm so stoked. But it's so cool to be able to say I can come back here to the same exact water in which I caught that fish 10 to 11 years later. And I'll never forget that. That was easily one of the most memorable moments out in this lake, and I've caught plenty of those big fish. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that memory with you guys before we hit the road. Lake X, thank you so much. We may not have caught all the fish in the lake, but we did catch some good ones, and this was definitely a good starting spot for the tour. I think the only thing left to do now is hit the road, jump on the highway, and keep adventuring. Keep adventuring, never stop.